Enzo Farinelli and his family came to Australia from his native Italy as part of the exodus in the decade following the war. He remembers those difficult early days.
They call me a Spick and Dago, all sorts of names. Wog, Wop.
Greaseball?
Yes.
Itai, Spag, Mario?
Yeah, and these names, you know, they're very, very hurtful to me.
Guinea, Juicy, Spick?
Yeah, I said that one.
For Enzo's younger brother Enio, it wasn't so much the cruel taunts as the patrician attitude of those to whom English wasn't a second language.
I remember plenty of things. I remember, was working on a site very much like this one, and I see the anus, and it really surprised me.
The anus?
Sure, first time ever, that we never see that back home.
The anus?
Yeah, the anus are right over there, smoking a cigarette, stinking up at the place. I said, what do you want? They'll say nothing, typical anus.
The owners?
Yeah.
The owners came here and watched you work?
Yeah. I mean, really, what a couple of assholes. Scusi.
For Enzo and Enio's father, Salvatore, life in Australia has been good, but he had one regret.
Papa, he's very upset because the RSL, they will not let him march in the Anzac Day parade.
But didn't your father fight for Italy during the war?
See, he say in 1943 he started fighting for the partisans, and because he changed sides midway through the war, he figures he should be able to march from the halfway point.
The Farinellis know what it is to leave their homes, start a new life and be derided for who they are. And in this increasing climate of xenophobia, ignorance and prejudice, they know only too well the biggest threat to their new home.
Muslims.
Big brother.
Lowrider genes.
Foreigners. Where would SBS be without them? Before we leave you tonight, a quick look at one of the highlights from yesterday's Melbourne Cup. It truly is the sport of kings. Also, before we leg it, a quick look now at our dam capacities around the country. So it looks like they all have 100% capacity. If only we could fill them. A final thought, though, as Channel 9 launches its new medical series, The Gift, it occurs to us here at NEWStopia that it's yet another contribution to a slate of medical reality and drama programs made in Australia, such as Medical Emergency, RPA, The Body Specialists, All Saints and Amazing Medical Stories, and that Channels 7 and 9 could run for the election on the platform that they spend more money in our hospitals than our governments. OK, let's have a look at the newspaper headlines for tomorrow. Brisbane Courier Mail deals with the One Nation preferences. Herald Sun as being unusually cryptic there. And Pravda leading with something in Russian. Now, I enjoy a laugh as much as the next man. Though perhaps not quite so satanically. So until next we meet, and we can all do just that, remember, wrap your legs around those velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Yahasra and good night.
What's so revolutionary about Iran's Revolutionary Guard? I mean, guards have been around since ancient times. If they had robots that could control our minds, well, that I might consider revolutionary.
Well, I was in Beijing recently on a conference, and I don't know why the Forbidden City hasn't changed its name to the Allowed City, because I and many other tourists walk through there without a problem.
This government has posted a $7 billion surplus, and where does that money come from? Us. Basically, they're banging on about how much money they've ripped off us and we're patting them on the back. Give us back our money, you bastards!
Hello, I'm Shaun Micallef. If you'd like to log on to the NEWStopia website and complain about the amount of time it takes to load and replay the video of tonight's show, log on to sbs.com.au and go for your life. God, it takes forever to buffer, doesn't it? Really, if you can get in at all. Alternatively, why not download the show illegally from BitTorrent or YouTube? That's what I do. If I could interview 4 people from history, who would they be? It's a very good question. Mahatma Gandhi, Sade, Buzz Aldrin and the Golem of Prague. We've made some phone calls, so, fingers crossed. If they are available, rest assured you'll see them on NEWStopia.
Join me, Shaun Micallef, for NEWStopia. Next Wednesday, it's the news. We think,